Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, it might be good afternoon for some of you. I don't quite know. Good morning. Good morning. Alright, this one's going to be a quick, short run. We're going to do multiple streams today. So, you know what that means. You might get a notification for the next one, you might not. This one should be right around an hour or less. And then I'll be down for about an hour or two. And then we'll start up the second stream and run to a location near you. No, not you, near me. I did pretty good, Judy. How you doing? So yeah, this is going to be about an hour, a little over or a little less, an hour-ish. That's what I should have put on the thumbnail and I didn't. But it's going to be an hour-ish, and then it'll probably be about 2 hours between streams. Ish. Man, I don't know if you can see all the writing on the thumbnail or not. I'm not sure about that. Well, it says the 1 hour or less, so that's what counts. I don't even know what the top part of it says. I done forgot. I can't really hear you guys, so it's not doing any good to say anything to me just this second. So I went ahead and I got my tuna sub, that I was after yesterday. I went ahead and got it today. I've already had breakfast. Breakfast Baconator. Man, I tell you what, Alamo Gordo was having a freaking windstorm this morning. All aboard. Just a friendly reminder, if you've not got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care
That's
how you do
normal for
it.
Alamo this time of year.
Stop smurfing on
Elvis
it.
Erickson said hello, Bobby and gang.
Hello.
It might rain on you today.
Oh, it's already raining on me.
M said hi, Bobby and Misfit gang.
Elizabeth, how you doing?
Rob Schultz said roll out.
Roll
WYOBT
out.
said hi to Low 5.
Roll on.
Low Fidelity All-Star Reject
Dang it.
said beautiful skies out there. CW Shark said only see the middle, not the top. Elizabeth
Yeah.
M said
That's alright.
doing good,
I don't know what the
thanks.
top even, I don't know what I put in there.
Said if Meg was alive.
About an hour-ish is
Low
what we got.
Fidelity All-Star Reject. Said hi WYO.
And then, like I say, there'll be 2 streams today.
Arcade Doggo. Said being out west feels like a whole different planet. Rob Schultz.
Down it though?
Said Otobots. Roll dot out. Douglas Erickson. Said I fell asleep last night, darn it, LOL. Low Fidelity All-Star
Fell
Reject.
asleep towards the end.
Said if fishes were fishes, the world would be late.
Right. The world would be an ocean. I wonder if we could get 200 thumbs up in an hour. Can we do that? Let's see. Let's go for it. Nah, that's probably being a little high strung about it. I believe we can get 100 though, easy.
Cal Tim. Said good news, it's another day.
Another day, another dime. Or something
Douglas
like that.
Erickson. Said yes sir Bobby 20 minutes before the end.
20 minutes before the end. Well, I just up and shut it off in mid-roll yesterday too.
Truman Show.
Sometimes I do
Said
that.
cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Cal
Sometimes
Tim.
I do that.
Said 200 might be a feat.
It might be. We might be able to do it though.
Elizabeth M. Said hand pink waving, WYOBT and Cal Tim Misfit. Low Fidelity All-Star Reject. Said we've been in the borderland a lot lately.
This will be a focal point for summertime. For anybody that don't know it, this will be a focal point right here. What's focal mean?
CW
I don't know.
Said 50 in 7 minutes.
El Paso,
Cal Tim.
Albuquerque,
Said nice view.
and Los Lunas. Those will be our westward points. This starting today. And our eastward points will be South Carolina, Alabama, Georgia, maybe Florida. We might not get any Floridas this year. I don't know. And Louisiana.
Cal Tim. Said hello Elizabeth.
So for the next 2 months, I think, yeah, next 2
Low
months.
Fidelity All-Star Reject. Said Lost Lunatic Whoa.
This is what we'll be doing. The southern runs. Southeastern runs,
James
not really
Ewing.
the southern, southeastern.
Said hey Bobby.
James, how you doing?
Benjamin Bloom. Said here you are. Rob Schultz. Said we finally got rain last night.
I don't know why. My GPS is just ridiculous.
Said Elizabeth Misfit, Jeezy always.
It's wanting me to go all the way to 25 and then turn back. And the sign plainly says use 70. And the other day it put me on 70. I don't know.
James Ewing. Said hey BT.
So
Erickson.
the next one might
Said
be
I watched
titled.
a short today with you old truck.
Thank
This
you.
one don't have the horns.
Nah, this one don't have the horns. The horns are at the house.
Said oh sure. Now they do not send you to North Dakota.
No. No more North Dakotas. No more Northeast.
WYOBT. Said James Face Fuchsia tongue out.
It's going to be for the next couple of months. It's going to be all southern runs from here to the southeast.
D. Michaels. Said wow Bobby a couple went to Gold Strike Casino in Independence, Mississippi. Wife has to pee, husband sat at slot 1 2.5 million.
Dang. So Yo-Yo, if you're listening, I got that trailer tire changed. Well, my battery is going down quick today.
Cal Tim. Said we got enough popcorn out west.
Yeah, y'all got enough popcorn out there, even though it's been a couple of years since I've been out that way. I took a buttload.
Said you'll be staying in the hot weather, hot face.
Yeah, it's going to be all hot
Benjamin
weather from
Bloom.
here.
Said King. Douglas Erickson. Said red alert on our air quality today and severe storms tonight, including large hail with tornadoes. Brett Alt. Said hello there to Bobby and the Misfits.
Brett, how you doing?
WYOBT. Said Gabe King of Pits. Elizabeth M. Said King, congrats.
What was it?
Little Blinky.
What happened?
Said plug it in. King of Pits 7.
7 months.
Said AWYOBT and
King of
Benjamin.
Pigs was 7 months. Thank you. That is
Rob Schultz. Said Douglas,
awesome.
where are you? Nay.
Did I
Said
hear
good
Blinky in
morning,
here?
Bobby.
How you doing, Blinky?
A ghost in
Hey,
the
how you
now.
doing?
Said battery is dying. Slowly.
It's hot. My phone's hot right now.
Said Bobby, did you happen to check how many hearts yesterday?
Oh, no,
Albie.
I didn't. No.
Said if you spend too much time down south, you might pick up a southern accent. Brett Alt.
Hang on a second,
Said
I'll
doing
check it.
awesome, Bobby. Did you sleep well last night?
I slept pretty good. The truck rocked all
Said hey
night.
Elizabeth. Elizabeth M. Said 4 months.
Hang on just a second.
CW you're sharp. Said congrats King.
Let me see if I can spot it. Oh no, I can't do it from here. I can't do it right now. I can't. I'll let you guys know on the next stream. I'll check it out on the next, or in between this stream and
Rob
the
Schultz.
next stream, and let you know.
Said I'm in Arizona. Little Blinky. Said turn the defrost on with Via and see. A ghost of the now.
I've got a
Said
vent
look
to it.
ahead. Look south.
It's just I've been setting.
Said yeah, those
With no air
wildfires
on.
been affecting the air quality across most of the northern terrain of the United States.
We're only running for an hour though, so it'll last for an hour.
Said it's all good, just curious, no worries.
Yeah, I'll
Douglas
get it
Erickson.
checked in between streams.
Said you have good storms.
Yeah,
James
last
Ewing.
night, yes.
Said I was sleeping all morning, LOL.
It was a pretty good
Landon
storm
Augusta.
last night.
Said what's up everyone.
Landon, how you
Douglas
doing?
Erickson. Said I can't be outside.
Well, see, this is the good thing. We're outside without being outside, kind of, so to speak.
CW Sharp. Said 72 in 12 minutes.
72 and 12 minutes. Let's freaking go, y'all. Just a friendly reminder, if you've not got that thumbs up button, yes, smash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you
Little
do it.
Blinky.
Stop smashing on
Said
it.
and I also turn an auxiliary fan on too.
Yeah, I've got the fan on.
WYOBT.
That's what that sound is.
Said hiya D. Marlene STR.
That's what that is, my
Said
fan.
hello Bobby and everyone.
I've got a hose. Who was that? Marlene, how you doing? I've got a hose that's hosed from my vent up to the
Elizabeth
phone.
M. Said no smurfing.
Buddy,
WYOBT. Said we still
Give
have
me
a
some
hill
info.
drift in our yard crazy.
give me some info
Rob
on it,
Schultz.
and I got it.
Said hey Marlene. Benjamin Bloom. Said I like it fan.
But my phone's been
Marlene
sitting on the
STR.
dash for the last hour.
Said just me Bobby LOL.
Just you.
WYOBT.
My phone's been sitting
Said
on the dash for the
Marlene
last
GC.
hour, so that's the reason why it's hot like it is.
Said hi Rob G.
Without the truck running.
James Ewing. Said I have fan beside my bed. Douglas Erickson. Said I have to move to the TV to like I think don't know how to do it from my phone yet. Rob Schultz. Said you too. Marlene SGR.
You just go out of
Said
chat
hi,
to hit the like
WYOGC.
button. You'll see a thumbs up
Brett
and a
Alt.
thumbs down.
Said Watusi
Just-
rolls today.
Oh,
Hopefully the glass doesn't break.
you just broke it.
Wow.
You just broke it, man. Dang
Little
it.
Blinky. Said I thought my ears were ringing. It is your fan running.
Yeah, it's my fan. I had it turned up pretty high because of how warm the phone was. I don't need it up that high because I do have the vent that is I've got the hose from
Kevin
the vent.
Towler. Said 82 likes.
82.
WYOBT. Said Watuserol, we.
Dang
Benjamin
it.
Bloom. Said that's Bobby.
We got another one to throw to the
Said Bobby,
window.
I finally figured out the issue with my van. The alternator wasn't putting out enough voltage for my sensors, etc.
Ah,
It's what an alternator is needed for not just charging your battery.
Right.
Elizabeth M.
So it's the alternator.
Said LOL.
Glad you got it fixed.
WYOBT. Said hi again Brett. Brett Alt. Said starts rolling on the floor laughing at Bobby's reaction.
Dang it.
Brett Alt. Said hey again WYO. Douglas Erickson. Said thank you, Bobby, got it.
Oh, we just got radared.
Jim 64.
Thank you, thank you,
Said
thank you.
hi, Bobby.
I want to know what all that white stuff is around this town. Jim 64, how you doing? The Rio Grande is completed in it. This morning, the roads, man, was just, it looked like they had foamed the roads up.
Little Blinky. Said the things live streamers have to do to keep their viewers happy.
I know, right?
Brett Alt. Said hi, Jim. Jim 64.
You better put that cell
Said
phone
hi,
down.
Elizabethan. Benjamin Bloom. Said snow.
No, it's
Douglas
not
Erickson.
snow.
Said saw the man. D. Michaels. Said sand. D. Michaels.
I was wondering if it was
said
sand.
might be for the heat.
I don't know.
WYOBT.
The roads was
Said
covered in
hi,
it this
Jim.
morning, though.
Kevin Towler. Said hi, Jim 64. Jim 64. Said hi, Brett. Elizabeth M. Said hand pink waving, Jim 64 misfit. Buckeye Bubba. Said nuclear fallout.
Maybe. Might be.
WYOBT. Said here, it would be hail remnants LOL.
Right. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I have no idea. It was.
Hugh Stevenson.
It was all through this.
Said
town.
howdy y'all.
Hugh,
Busy
how you
day
doing?
so through Aleka. Back to getting covered in ETF and oil.
Thank you, thank you.
Douglas
thank you. Don't work
Erickson.
too hard, man.
Said could it be ash from the volcano blowing this morning?
I don't
Jim
know.
64.
I don't know.
Said hi Wyopt and Kevin.
I have no idea.
Brett Alt. Said Watuserol.
Dang it.
A ghost of the now. Said the highways were maybe sand blue. LB.
Yeah, it was high winds.
Said
That's
concrete
what.
rabies maybe.
That's what I'm wondering if
Rob
it was
Schultz.
sand.
Said if the wind was high, I could see sand. WYOBT.
But it was raining, so
Said thanks Hugh.
I don't know that with the high winds and the rain, I don't know that
A ghost
the
of the
sand
now.
would have been able to blow, but
Said
maybe.
yes, if a volcano is active. Benjamin Bloom. Said ouch. Douglas Erickson. Said Mount Etna blew early this morning. Jim 64. Said hi D. Michaels. Mike.
Where's Mount Etna at?
Said alkali maybe.
Alkaline possible.
Cal Tim. Said Watuserol.
Dang it, Cal Tim. Y'all are tearing my windows up. Fuck with that. And Drew hadn't even stepped in yet.
Said hello by the way.
Hello.
WYOBT. Said hiya Mike. A ghost of the now. Said Mount Etna is Italy. Once
I don't think we're getting ash from there.
Said number 95 hey Bobby.
Scoop, how you doing?
Benjamin
95,
Blue.
let's go.
Said I heard. CW you're sharp. Said Bobby wish you took a picture of it. Brett
I wished
Alt.
I had to go.
Said I wonder
videoed
if
it.
we're stealing Drew's thunder. LOL. Mike. Said hi WYO.
I believe y'all are still in
Douglas
Drew's thunder.
Erickson.
He'd have a heart
Said
attack,
is in
man.
Italy Bobby. Gary Watson. Said shh. WYOBT. Said 97 LFG.
97,
Carl
let's
Johnson.
do this.
Said there won't be any windows left for Drew to go through.
No.
A ghost of the now. Said so, sand is number 1. Elizabeth M. Said scuba. Cheatsy, how are you feeling?
Had to been
Cal Tim.
saying. I don't
Said
know.
morning scuba.
I guess.
WYOBT. Said scuba light blue heart hands. Richard Bishop. Said good morning Bobby and chat crew. It's 70 degrees and sunny here in Chicago.
Richard, how you doing?
One scuba dude.
We got 75
Said hello
And
WYOBT
cloudy
smiling
here.
face with 3 hearts party face.
in the
with a
crucis.
huggy. Douglas Erickson. Said hello Richard. Carl Johnson. Said good morning Richard Bishop. Benjamin Bloom. Said 97. Marlene STR. Said hi Richard Gary Cal Tim Scuba. Brett Alt. Said hi Gary Watson and Richard Bishop. Marlene STR. Said hi Jim64. Truman Show. Said now we're talking. Jim64.
Now we talking.
Said hi Scuba Doo. One Scuba Doo. Said hello Shark, Brett, Gary, Ghost, Richard. A ghost of the now. Said Arizona gets huge dust storms now and then. Marlene STR. Said hi Brett.
Well, I tell you what,
Cal
man.
Tim. Said hey Marlene.
It was rocking the truck this morning. I woke up. I was like,
Said hey
dang.
Cal. Brett Alt. Said it's 80 degrees currently right now, and expected to hit 90 degrees in Waterloo, Iowa. Truman Show. Said the meat. Jim64. Said hi Marlene. Brett Alt. Said hi Scuba and Marlene. A ghost of the now. Said at one Scuba Dude good morning. Gary Watson. Said hi at Brett Alt at one Scuba Dude.
Loady. So I've got 2 loads lined up.
WYOBT. Said boom 100.
Boom!
Jim64.
Guys and
Said hi,
gals, ladies
Richard
and
Ingalls.
gentlemen are
Truman
freaking
Show.
awesome.
Said I'm the only one. Thumbed up the last 5 minutes lane.
Thank you so
Benjamin
much
Blue.
for the first 100
Said boom.
thumbs up right here to Ride Along
CW
Gang.
Sharp.
Really do appreciate
Said
it.
Bobby the Top said quick and easy.
Right.
One Scuba Dude.
Snatch some salt from the
Said
salty
hello,
crew,
Elizabeth.
butter up that
Slate cutting,
popcorn,
Dr. T
enjoy
tomorrow.
the
Either
rest
will refer
of
to
the ride.
neurologist
Now we
or
do
take a shot.
love the Misfits
LB.
around here.
Said Brett Alt. I was in
How much
Saxon
do we
few
love the
days ago.
Misfits?
Benjamin Blue.
Freaking
Said Meg be
bunches.
quiet. Elizabeth M.
Meg can't be quiet
Said
if y'all don't
Scuba.
be quiet.
WYOBT.
As long as y'all are talking, Mega's
Said
talking.
eyes pink heart-shaped popcorn yellow striped smile. Brett Alt. Said really? LB. Richard Bishop. Said howdy Carl Johnson Marlene Jim 64 calories Tim Scum Gary Watson WYOBT and Brett Alt. A ghost of the now. Said LOL, my YouTube displays 1 like. Fake YT stats. Elizabeth M. Said frickin' bunches pink heart. Steve Knapp. Said hi Bobby.
Steve, how you doing?
Gary Watson. Said it Richard Bishop. Low fidelity all-star reject.
So we're doing 2
Said,
streams
I'm not about
today.
to shut up LOL. WYOBT.
I've got
Said
2 loads
morning,
lined
Richard.
up.
Low fidelity all-star reject. Said and if I had a British accent I'd be yapping all day nonstop.
Lord have mercy.
One Scuba Dude. Said hey Jen 64.
The
Marlene
first
STR.
run's going to be a short
Said
run.
LOL I was about to say.
Or I mean, the first
Megas is
load is a
talking
short
to
run.
Bobby. One
The second
Scuba
one
Dude.
will be.
Said hey Jim
a lot
64.
farther.
LB.
Man, we got a lot
Said
of.
dang straight, I played Pepper for hours. Jim 64. Said hi Fidelity.
We got a lot of bears out in
Benjamin
town.
Bloom. Said Meg. Truman Show. Said I'm down with desert. Richard Bishop. Said howdy Steve Knapp Scuba
I thought
Dude
you
and
liked
LB.
Tahiti. So
Carl Johnson. Said short run for a short driver. Wink wink.
Alright. There you go. Both videos is going to be somewhat kind of
Elizabeth
short.
M.
The second
Said
one,
tee-hee.
the second one should be
Douglas
about 4
Erickson.
or 5 hours,
Said I'll be watching on the tube phones acting up.
give or take.
LB. Said hi Richard. Richard Bishop. Said hello Benjamin Bloom Lobster.
Rock lobster. Yeah, this one is an hour, a little less. The next one should be about 4 hours today. It'll be later on though, because I gotta
Richard
get 2 trailers
Said
loaded.
morning Douglas Erickson. Benjamin Bloom. Said young. Steve Knapp. Said hi Richard.
Oh, there's a little bitty dog in the road, man. Is that their dog? They're just letting it run like that? Don't do it, little dog. Stay over there. Get out of the road, man. Get out of the road. He's a little bitty too, man. Is that y'all's dog? Get a leash for that thing, man, if it is. They're watching him. That's crazy. That's absolutely absurd.
A ghost of the now. Said Whataburger sighting. One Scuba Dude. said there are megaquakes, mega tsunami, and mega meg. Benjamin Bloom said little dog. CW Sharp said what town were we in last night?
Alamo, Gordo. In the Alamo.
LB
That's where we shut down.
said if a cat can take it, it's something less than a dog. Elizabeth M said poor dog. Cal Tim said hi Richard Bishop.
Of course, we're not in Alamo, Gordo now. I guess some of you know where we're at. Some of you probably don't. So I'll just tell you.
Richard
We're
Bishop
in Las Cruces, man.
said good morning shark.
We're in Las Cruces. We're going to run the video up to a round hatch. And I'm going to shut it down just like I did last night in mid-stride. And then I'll start it back up in mid-stride.
Douglas Erickson said my dog might eat that one. Not really, I'm just saying my dog's way bigger.
Come on, people. What y'all doing? Lord have mercy. We gotta take our time getting into Lowe's, y'all. They got them little sheds stacked. I wonder why they stack them up like that. I guess so you can see it, maybe. I don't know.
WYOBT said hiya South Carolina. Brett Alt said bunch of clowns turning there, Bobby.
Yeah. Get out the way, people. Let's go. I got places to be and things to do.
Said Texas.
Texas, baby. No, we're not in Texas. We're in New Mexico.
Richard Bishop said Bobby in Spanish Las Cruces means the crosses.
Yep.
Douglas Erickson
Is it the crosses or
said,
three
what
crosses?
is it you don't like about those box trucks?
People don't know how to drive them generally. Usually people that's in box trucks don't drive them very much,
Rob
or they're
Schultz
very new at it.
said we know who had the Cracker Jacks.
And they're just all over the highway.
Benjamin Bloom said Bugs Bunny. Kevin Towler said hi Richard.
So I gotta get 2 trailers loaded up here. I think I said that, maybe not. So that's the reason why I say it between this stream and the next stream will be somewhere between an hour and 2 hours.
With Weekend Warriors driving.
Right. Somewhere between an hour and 2 hours. I don't know. I feel like they'll load it up pretty quick, but you know, as sure as I say it'll be quick, it'll take a couple hours. And then once I get them 2 trailers loaded.
Said I checked Google and I can confirm that Las Cruces does mean the crosses.
The crosses.
Richard Bishop.
I knew it meant crosses.
Said hi there Kevin Towler, sir. How's every little pea picking thing?
I just wasn't sure
said
about
guess
that.
I didn't like that head. Douglas Erickson said I see it goes just like the city drivers here on the weekend.
But after I get the 2 trailers loaded, one of them's going up to Las Lunas.
Benjamin Bloom.
The other one's going
said I went to Arby's Good Bow 19.
Brundridge, Alabama. Now we had an awesome radar stream in Brundridge last year. We may be able to get another awesome one this year. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out between here and there, now and then. But we did get an awesome radar stream there. Brundage radar stream, that's where we gathered up 3,000 subscribers at. Matter of fact, sure is. We gathered up 3,000 subscribers on that particular radar stream in Brundage.
WYOBT said, "Ooh, how awesome would that be?"
That would be sweet.
Carl Johnson said, "So you're going to be pulling tandem and dropping one at Las Lunas?"
No, I don't have. You gotta have endorsements for tandems. I don't have the endorsements for that. I'm loading up 2 trailers. I'm gonna leave one where it's loaded at. I'm gonna take one up to Las Lunas and come back, and then pick that other one up and head to Brundage. Which I don't know when the appointment is. Probably sometime in the morning for Las Lunas. And it'll be daylight
Richard
probably by the
Bishop
time I head back down this
said,
way.
"Tell Tim what's new, buddy. Anything exciting happening in North Dakota?"
But tomorrow will be a double stream too. So we'll have the double stream today. We'll have the double stream tomorrow. And what that means is, with all these double streams taking place, plus shorts, you guys will just have to watch for me. Do not rely on the on notifications. I mean, definitely watch for notifications, but don't rely on them.
Benjamin Bloom said, "West Fargo." Elizabeth M said, "BEAU typo."
B-E-A. Beautiful.
LB said, "They are working you danged hard, Bobby." Douglas
They always
Erickson
work me pretty hard.
said, "I am curious. YouTube says they pay people to do videos. Do you make anything from your videos, or edit a certain type of video? I watch my notifications usually." Joseph Johnson
That's what the commercials are for.
said, "Hello like here." Partai Bonza said, "Beautimus."
Bonza, how you doing? Yeah, that's what the commercials are for. I make money off the commercials that you guys get on the videos, so that's why I really don't care anything about hearing y'all bitch and whine and cry about having to watch a commercial, because the commercials is what pays me my money for doing this. And I'm not saying watch all the commercials. By all means, hit that skip button, because I get paid for up to the skip button too. I just make more if you watch beyond the skip button. But we got so many commercials within the videos.
Said Elizabeth.
I'm not a
Are
bit.
you a member of the Rad Book Face page?
I'm not trying
We
to get
post a
you
lot of screenshots there.
to watch the full commercials, because I do have multiple commercials on there. And all YouTubers make different. Nobody gets paid the same, you know.
Joseph Johnson said, "Oh, I just hit skip."
That's all right.
Blue
I mean, it's all right. It
said, "I
don't.
go and watch more videos."
It don't kill it.
Elizabeth
It don't.
M
It don't kill me.
said, "No, I'm not on Facebook." Douglas Erickson said, "Okay, I didn't understand how it worked. Thanks, Bobby, for that explanation."
You are welcome. But like I say, I'm not asking nobody. I'm not asking anybody to not hit the skip button, because we've got
LB
plenty of commercials
said,
in the
"I rarely
videos.
see a commercial, Bobby." WYOBT said, "I posted a pretty one this morning from yesterday."
Y'all have to go
Joseph
check that
Johnson said, "I like the Plymouth commercial."
out. Well, I don't pick commercials. I don't pick them. But those commercials are based off you and YouTube. I have no control whatsoever over the commercials that you guys see. I don't have a selection or
Carl Johnson
anything like that.
said, "Watching the full video or hitting the skip button is the difference of Bobby retiring sooner or later."
There you go.
LOL.
That's it, and that's exactly right.
Said, "YouTube should pay me not to make videos, LOL." Joseph Johnson said, "Are we on New Mexico?" Douglas Erickson
We're on New Mexico
said, "So it
land.
kind of works like a radio station. They get support through commercial."
Right. That's
Elizabeth
how it
M
works.
Said Scuba LOL.
That's how it works.
Benjamin Bloom. Said no, can't do that. Douglas Erickson.
Can't touch this.
Said hand purple blue piece. Cal Tim. Said I didn't think these were Bobby's commercials. He wouldn't approve of all these naked girls. Elizabeth M. Said what was that tower? Joseph Johnson. Said so at one time New Mexico roads went from water hole to water hole.
Yeah, that's
LB.
about it. Water hole to water
Said
hole.
YouTube pays me to skip over scuba doo. John the Beagle Dad. Said hail guys.
Hello.
Wampus Cat. Said now they go from pothole to pothole.
Pothole, right.
One scuba doo. Said finished cutting grass this morning and finally dried out.
Finally dried out for you, huh? Dang it, man. Yeah, I should have started up a live stream this morning, but I really didn't have time to get it all set up.
Wampus Cat. Said Halo Bobby Rags. Joseph Johnson.
I just barely got there.
Said
in time for my
1,920 S with cars, they changed them. But they are
My
very
appointment
old.
was 8 o'clock and I got there at 7:58. So I just didn't,
Benjamin
I didn't have
Bloom.
time really to set
Said
it up.
rest. Rob Schultz. Said Bobby, keep it safe. Time to try and get some sleep.
Thinking for as safe as
Arlene
possible.
STR.
Enjoy your rest.
Said the commercials are the same for all channels. They help support each channel.
Yeah. Just some of us has more than others.
CW Future Sharp. Said Bobby, does the ad sponsor example GMC versus a local Clearwater business affect your rate of pay per commercial? Joseph Johnson. Said are we hauling onions?
No.
WYOBT. Said hiya Wampus.
The rates are different for everybody.
Said Bobby, you can only do so much.
It's based on the channel, basically. It's not really based on the actual, because a channel that gets a million views, they get paid more
WYOBT. Said popcorn
per
yellow
commercial
striped smile.
than a channel
Gary
that just
Watson.
gets 1,000
Said
views.
popcorn.
We don't haul anything but popcorn. That's it. That's all we haul is popcorn. We don't haul
A ghost of
anything
the
else. Nothing.
Said the commercials are saying if you are targeted. I get music ads constantly, for example.
Yeah. Yeah, they put commercials in front of you based on what you type in to your search and based on what you talk about to people within proximities. They've got access to your keyboards, they've got access to your microphones, so they your commercials are based completely
Said
off
Bobby, you should try to make sun tea in your cab. Ice cold tea with lemon is the best.
There ain't no sun that shines in my cab, man.
Said, has anyone seen a popcorn commercial yet? LOL. Benjamin Bloom.
Popcorn commercial.
Said, there it is. Elizabeth M. Said, LOL no. Joseph Johnson. Said, we might find a Ola monster here.
Gila monster?
Wampus Cat. Said, Rip Orville redeem voucher. Douglas Erickson. Said, so then liking the video that I'm watching supports the channel better because it gets the word out there. More to more people. So more people watch it. So that way, the person can get paid more.
The more thumbs
Johnson.
up, generally,
Said, Gila monster.
the more thumbs up, the more they push you out. Generally.
Cal Tim. Said, I can honestly say I have never bought anything off of a YouTube commercials. I have only not bought things I saw on YouTube.
Yeah, I've never bought anything. Well, I ain't never bought anything directly from a YouTube commercial. Maybe.
Gary Watson. Said, so Cal Tim watching naked girls. One scuba doo. Said, only monster seen here are nitros.
Nitro.
A ghost of the now. Said, likes also target streams to your likes. Mike.
see a lot of
Said it
Cookie
makes the
Monsters.
commercials interesting, Gary. Edward S. Said morning, Bobby and gang.
Good morning, Edward.
Elizabeth M. Said I always skip YouTube surveys.
Yeah, I always skip the surveys. Whenever surveys pop up, I hit the skip
Said
button
hi, Edward.
as soon as they pop up, no matter whose channel I'm
Said I
watching.
don't understand a lot unless I ask the questions.
That's right. If you don't know, that's the best thing to do is to ask. You know. Either ask or read about it. Who wants to read about it? Not me. I'd rather ask. Internationals. So, I got word that they're putting the Scania motors in the Internationals. That might actually make them a better truck.
One state over, we could visit my aunt's cave.
Might actually make them a better truck. I don't know, because the Scania motors are supposed to be real good motors.
Said 116 likes.
116. Let's go. We're not going to make it to 200 before we shut down, but heck of an effort.
A ghost of the now. Said talk about oversight. Ever confirm a doctor appointment and immediately get medical ads? Or think about a thing and it magically appears in ads?
Yeah, thinking about it. That's what's scary.
Bonza. Said intertrationals. Wampus
International.
Said never stop learning and never stop asking questions, Douglas E.
That's right.
Marlene STR. Said hi, Cat.
Oh, we got disco lights up here. What's going on? Ooh, what'd you do? It's a worker truck.
WYOBT. Said I see 147 LFG.
147. Let's freaking
Said
go.
you, Marlene, hope you are improving.
We might hit 200. We might do it.
Said what did you do? Benjamin Blue.
Oh, what'd you
Said
do?
Carl Johnson. Said my dad always called them internationals, so they will always be that to me.
That's what I've always called them, internationals. I've called them that for
Marlene
around 2
STR.
decades now.
Said day by day, cats some harder than others. Scott H. Said in freight shakers.
Freight shakers, internationals.
Joseph Johnson. Said we might meet the Cisco kid here. Artek Monza. Said LOL.
Yeah, I have. I've always, ever since the first one got put in and had to drive, which was a day cab. It was. I've only driven one over the road international.
49, let's go. Joseph Johnson.
It was just a delivery.
Said in poncho. A ghost of the now. Said I like K-Whoppers. Wampus cat. Said
Yeah,
understood.
K-Whopper. K-Whopper, Freight Shaker, Internationals. I don't know what Max and Peterbilt's nicknames are. Oh man, we got an inspection station coming up. I'm gonna have to turn you guys down because they'll be like, "Is there anybody in the truck?" And they'll hear y'all talking, and I'll
Said in the best Western Stars.
Western Stars, right?
WYOBT. Said K-Whopper T680 LOL.
I like the T600. That's the one that I liked. That was my favorite of all trucks. Was the T600.
Said Mac B Mac. Scott H. Said okay, everyone hide under the mattress.
Everybody get in the trailer.
Cal Tim. Said just tell Meg to zip it.
Zip it.
Joseph Johnson. Said he had a Mac factory.
Oh, that's a nice truck.
Benjamin Blue. Said Mac. Marlene STR. Said Lop, I just got a DoorDash commercial.
DoorDash.
Yes, it fits him addicted. Douglas Erickson. Said jump. CW Sharp. Said I get ads comments regarding topics you guys talk about and Meg reads out loud.
Yeah.
Even if I did not send a chat about it.
Right.
Joseph Johnson.
It's because the
said,
your
"Not sure if
microphone.
we still do. A ghost of the
They
now."
run that stuff based off
Said,
your
"Vintage
microphones
Black Bulldogs rock."
and your
Elizabeth
keyboards,
M.
but
Said everybody hide in the lurkers lounge.
it will buffer just a
Benjamin
touch.
Blue. Said Bobby's on it. Joseph Johnson. Said this road is falling apart.
Yeah, it's New Mexico for you.
Elizabeth M. Said Barrel Bob.
Barrel Bob Anita.
Francisco Fuentes. Said good morning. Sir Doc, thank you for another one. Stay safe. Always enjoy Ryder. Long hit the thumbs up everyone.
Thank you, thank you,
Douglas
thank you.
Erickson. Said what do you think about the new X19? WYOBT.
I don't know.
Said shh.
Everybody.
A ghost of the now. Said Schneider turds. CW Shark. Said act cool guys. Partei Bonza. Said SH Chage. Benjamin Blue. Said help. Jamie Nova. Said SH Chage. Cal Tim. Said Iceman comin'. One Scuba Dude. Said shh. Gary Watson. Said shh. Wampus Cat. Said Bath. Joseph Johnson. Said SH Chage. Rubicon 5280. Said Bobby, Senior on Lance's channel. James Ewing.
Heck yeah. He was
Said
featured this morning.
Chage.
Lance
Jamie
was.
Nova. Said Shush Meg. Benjamin Blue. Said SH Chage.
Alright, mute time. Alright, we are back. You can start
Said
talking again,
Ragdoll
Meg.
Stealth Mode. Jamie
Yeah,
Nova.
stealth mode, no
Said
doubt.
that sign said K9 on duty.
Yeah.
Whoa. One Scuba Dude. Said James. Scott H. Said okay, everybody back out of the trailer. Wampus Cat. Said how many did we lose? 38 or so. Joseph Johnson. Said was that because we are near the border?
Yeah.
Cal Tim.
Yeah, Border
Said
Patrol.
brought us can a penal ration for a bribe. James said LOL once Scuba SH Chage haha. Elizabeth said shish.
Shish. Shish
Benjamin
doodle
Blue.
dandy.
Said shh. Jamie Nova. Said dog biscuit. Wampus Cat. Said you know that's a felony. Calton. Kevin Towler. Said this road need a Costco.
Yeah, dude.
Scott
Need
H.
something.
Said hush shush.
Yeah, Lance was featured this morning. I had to pop in there and let him know that YouTube had him featured. I wish they'd feature me. Stupid sons of guns.
Cal Tim. Said it ought to be. It really tastes bad. Joseph Johnson. Said the tar has dried out. In the road.
I gotta figure out which trailers that I want to load to
Said
which
do it.
ones
One Scuba Dude. Said that was a cluster.
when I get up here.
Rubicon 5280. Said yay, Lance is a big pothead. WYOBT. Said maybe they feature beta testers.
Maybe
Wampus
it
Cat.
might have something to do with that
Said
beta
LOL
testing.
Calton.
I thought about that.
Scott H.
I thought about
Said
that.
it's Ride Along Gang starring Bobby Ye Wu. Kevin Towler. Said I wish double AA trucking would pop in.
Yeah, I thought about that. Maybe this morning. Was this morning or last night? I thought, you know, it might have something to do with being in that beta testing. I don't know. Yeah, well, let's not be talking about other people's personal lives here like that, because it's none of our business to be talking about.
Erickson said, I thank the veterans for my freedom.
So
and if it wasn't for the guys like Bobby, I wouldn't have the food on my table.
So whoever said that he does that, don't do it again. Because it's none of our business. Not in the chat room, it's
Gary
not.
Watson said, leave that over there.
Yep, exactly. Leave other people's chat rooms in their chat rooms, not mine.
Scott H. said, stay in your lane. Elizabeth M. said, Bobby, I agree. Keep it outside Ragtown.
Yeah.
James Ewing said, LOL Gary.
Because what other people do in their life has no bearing or effect on us.
Sometimes when I go to my Google opening page and scroll down through the news and stuff, you have been featured there with your picture and channel.
Really?
Benjamin Blue.
You know, I've often
said,
wondered, who said that? Clearwater? I've often wondered that, because I do see YouTube channels on that when I go into that Google thing, what you're talking about. And I've often
Douglas
wondered
Erickson
if mine's ever been
said,
in there.
That was letting my baby out. But I think I get it. Mind this room, not another one in another one.
Yeah, we're not here to talk about other people or air their laundry, whether it's clean or dirty. That's not what we're about, man.
Elizabeth M. said, shark face, blue, wide eyes.
Well,
I've never seen that.
That's pretty cool. Appreciate the knowledge there.
Married 2005 said, hi Bobby and everyone.
Barry, how you
Kevin
doing?
Towler said, rough roads.
Yeah, New Mexico has rough roads.
Said, ride along is the only truck I give any attention.
Heck yeah. Well, we might not be the only trucking channel out there, but
said, if going to get something,
I'm going to go toot my own horn and say,
Douglas Erickson
we are the best.
said, you a good clean driver runs a good room. It's a good place to be.
Thank you, thank you.
WYOBT said, hiya Barry B.
Barry B. So we got about maybe 20-ish more minutes on this stream.
Said Bobby much more than once. I wondered if you paid to be in there.
No.
Chatty Jen.
I wondered if it ever popped up in there.
Barry
Chatty Jen, how you doing?
Said hi BT. Benjamin Blue said 161. A ghost of the now. Said to best truck face, blue smiling.
I know.
Kevin
Thank you.
Said you can make butter with these roads.
No, I've never done any kind of paid advertisements.
You are the best trophy, yellow smiling.
Thank you. I've never done any kind of paid advertisements with YouTube.
Energetic members.
Now TikTok, I have done paid advertisements on TikTok.
There's lots of trucking channels, but Bobby posts live streams consistently. Chatty Jen said you are the best trucking stream.
On TikTok, I have done the paid promotions a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit, just to see. But I've never done it here on YouTube.
Said why out Tanya. One scuba dude. Said hey Barish LOL. Jamie Nova. Said I don't do TikTok, but YT and FB. Douglas Erickson.
And now I've
said I've never chatted in another room, but I like seeing the road and the people are great.
I have done paid promotions on Facebook.
Hands down, by far the bestest eyes, pink heart shape.
And you do paid promotions on Facebook, and Facebook really puts you out there. They're one that TikTok, they don't. You pay them for promotion, and you don't get squat.
You say that WYO.
Facebook, you do the paid promotion on Facebook, and they will sling you out there. Facebook will. But I'm not allowed to do paid promotions on Facebook anymore for some reason.
So don't forget, you can become a member now if you haven't already.
Heck yeah. It's as easy as $2.99 a month.
Good morning and or afternoon.
If you're not on an Apple phone.
My lunch hour, so can't watch the whole live stream.
Oh, we just got about 10 more minutes. That's all we got.
Very 2005.
And then it'll be another stream in an hour or two.
Scuba LOL. Douglas Erickson said made my membership yesterday. Chatty Jen said hello scuba dude people hugging.
team. Speaking of green team, I need to start doing some members only live streams.
WYOBT
Some more.
said, and if you get a membership in the next 5 minutes, you can watch his roll right out the window. Benjamin Blue
Right.
said, Bobby, get some rest.
Oh, there ain't gonna be no resting. It's all
said
working
LOL.
today.
CW Sharp
All working.
said, I have never joined Facebook and it does not let me in. Dennis McCannich said, hello, Bobby and everyone.
Dennis, how you doing? Yeah, well, I have done the paid promotions on Facebook and I have on TikTok. Like I said, Facebook's real good on the paid
Said,
promotions.
hi, Dennis.
TikTok sucks.
Tell Tim.
YouTube, I
Said,
hadn't
watch
tried.
his roll.
I hadn't. Oh, the calcium on Tootsie Roll out the window. But YouTube, no, I hadn't even tried that one on paid
Said
promotions.
75 miles per hour.
It might do good, you know. They've got the option, I believe. YouTube's got the option where you can do the paid promotion through them, and it might do good. I mean, it might be a good investment like Facebook is.
WYOBT said, hiya, Misfit Dennis.
But I don't know.
Said, ouch.
If I can't do it organically, then,
Said, the sky looks so pretty.
or if I can't do it, well, sometimes I can't because
Dennis
YouTube just won't put me out there.
Said, hello, WYO.
I feel like sometimes that's what YouTube's doing is trying to get me to
Said, hand pink waving.
do the promotions.
Dennis just made sure I'm live. One scuba dude. Said, one day Bobby will be back my way. Shopping list is ready. Dennis McCannich said, and everyone. Married 2005. Said, busy here lately. We have to drive back into England tomorrow. Dennis McCannich said, hello, Elizabeth.
I don't know if I want to use the same title for the next stream or if I want to do a different title. I think I may come up with a different title. I put part 1 in this one just in case. I don't like doing part 1s and part 2s though. Not really. Not really. Alright, we're sitting right at the 1 hour mark and the thumbnail said 1 hour or less. So I'm getting ready to shut this one down here in Hatch, New Mexico.
Said, fresh title.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, fresh title. So I'm getting ready to shut this one down.
Said, Bobby is growing his channel the old-fashioned way. Thumbs up.
Right on, right
One
on.
scuba dude. Said, Barry,
If you didn't get the thumbs up button on the way in, by all means get it on the way out. See if we can go ahead and still make it to 200.
Said, good afternoon, Bobby. In the desert, you can remember your name.
Right, good afternoon.
Said, come back.
Now, I don't know if the next video will have notifications go out or not, so just keep your eyes peeled. Somewhere between an hour to 2 hours from now, I should be up and running again. And with that being said, chat, you are done.